My name is Elizabeth Giles, and I'm coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns Craft Room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for almost 20 years. It just came live on my computer. For almost 20 years, and I do all sorts of paper crafting, card making, scrapbooking, you name it, I do it, framed art, all the things using the high quality Stampin' Up! Products. This is my birthday week, so I have been revamping my birthday stamp camp that was earlier this month into creative cards. At the end of the week, or on Tuesday, I should say, when I have my normally scheduled YouTube live, I will be giving away some prizes. So make sure if you are hopping on here that you give me a comment, give me a like, give me a share, all of those amazing things, and you will be entered in to win. We might have some accessories. We might have some cards. Well, we'll definitely have some cards. All of the good things. So we are going to be revamping this card today using brand new products that will be coming out in January for Celebration, online exclusives, and the new mini catalog. Such great fun. Tonight, I just got done hosting a class on Friday the 13th. It was the 6x6 one sheet wonder class. And basically what that means is you take one sheet of paper and you cut it up and you make multiple cards out of one sheet of paper. So you do need card bases and stuff, which I provided. I will show you these kits. I have 4 kits left. So if you are interested in one, absolutely let me know as soon as possible. They will only be this price for a limited time, and then I will post them on other platforms, which means the price will absolutely go up because I get charged additional fees. So get it while you can. Okay, since it's kind of late, I am going to turn the camera around and show you the kit that was tonight, the 6x6 one sheet wonder kit, and then we will get stamping. So let's do this thing. I'm gonna point you up towards my ceiling and then flip the camera around and try and adjust it. Okay, here we go. Just so you know what's going on, some people get a little dizzy when we do this part, so I always like to give you a warning. And it does take my camera 2 times for me to do that. And then let's try and zoom in just a smidge. Whoa. Whoa. That looks pretty good right there. Okay. My screen is super touchy, so that is why I have to give that a whirl. I'm just going to get my mat out. Make sure that we are, oh my gosh, we are so crooked. Let's see if we can fix that just a smidge. Just a smidge here. Okay, that looks a little better. My camera is tilted this way, so it might be just slightly distorted, but I think that we are in the right direction. Okay, so let me show you the class that was tonight. They ended up making 23 cards, and you can see, right, all of these awesome cards. So in the kit, I gave them all of the card bases. Yes, 23 card bases. I gave them scraps to punch out all of these awesome sayings. I also gave them the use of my stamp set, the use of my inks, and all that kind of stuff. So obviously, you guys will not get that. However, let me show you the kit. So it comes in this awesome bag. Inside the bag, you get a half roll of the ribbon, right here. You get a full thing of the accessories right here. You get 2 sets of the designs. So it's a half pack of this paper. For the 23 cards, you are only using 12 sheets of paper and you're getting 24. So if you mess up cutting one, you have an extra. And then you also get everything. So this, on the instructions, it'll say what kind of card it is. And then all of your cardstock is cut and scored for you. And then here is the extras. So everything's labeled, good to go. And of course, like I said, instructions, see? Written instructions with pictures and diagrams. It's called the 92 cards one sheet wonder class because if you had a full set of that designer series paper, you would be able to make 92 cards out of that. So I am giving you instructions to use a fourth of the DSP to make 23 cards. And the supplies. You'll have leftover supplies, some ribbon, depending on how much ribbon you use. Definitely some of the accessories. And then 12 sheets of that designer series paper. Definitely let me know. All of that is only for $40. So if you are interested, let me know. If you need it shipped, we would just figure out how much shipping is. I would think it's like $5 to $8. I know shipping did go up here with the holidays, but definitely reach out. Obviously, you'll have to punch your own things out and that kind of stuff, stamp your own stuff. But I have all of like these fancy folds. This is already cut for you and scored. Everything is good to go. So, okay, that's my spiel for tonight. So only have 4 of those packets left. Super. So tonight we are revamping this card here. And while it's going to be hard to revamp this using new product, because obviously this is pretty much the whole set, right? So we're going to bring in a new set. It's called Adventure Together. This is an online exclusive. And I'm going to show you the same techniques that I used on this card. Some of the techniques include stamping on designer series paper, using die cuts. I mean, obviously this is a different kind of die cut than what these are, but we're going to kind of do that. So the main thing is remembering we can stamp on designer series paper. So that's the inside. All right. I do not have anything pre-cut because I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. I did kind of choose some colors ahead of time. This is our Toadstool's Garden. This is going to be a free item during celebration. So with a $60 order, you'll be able to get this for free. Let me show you some of the other patterns right here. So this is the Toadstool Gardens, and those are the other patterns that come in here. We are going to use this. I thought that kind of looked like woods. So, okay. Awesome sauce. Celebration this year is free with a $60 order in the US. I can't remember how much this bundle is. I'm going to guess around $45 to $50. So you could just add on a little bit. Now, let me show you how to put red rubber stamps together. There's 2 different ways. I'll show you, well, there's more than 2, but I'll show you the 2 ways that I kind of use from time to time. So the first part is to peel this off. They're always sliced. So you can peel that off, punch this guy out, peel this side off, and adhere it to your sticker. Boom. It is all the way put together. Okay, let me show you the second way. Like I said, I use different ways based on the designs or what I'm doing. So this one, I'm peeling up the whole sticker. It still has the back on it. I'm going to grab my block and put it on there. So now I can see that is the image. We're going to peel off these sides. Again, you're going to punch this piece out and peel this off. But this time you're going to face it straight down. And then you're going to bring the label over the top and line it up with your stamp. It's really a personal preference. I mean, I don't feel like one works better than the other. If I have something that's really intricate, I might do one versus the other. If I know I'm going to use the stamp right away, then I mean, I'll do it this way because then it's already mounted. But really, no best practices on this. Boom. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is, I will have to get another one of those out, but let's put this back in here. And I do keep this sheet. I just end up using that to keep track of my pieces. We will just, how did I miss the sun and the moon or the sun and the moon and the stars when I was looking at this earlier? Okay. I'm not going to bore you and put all of these together. But here is our piece, and I think I want them to go up and down. Now we're going to model it after this. So I'm just going to cut this piece to be 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we'll do some stamping. Look at that fun backside. I don't think we need it for this card, but you could absolutely, like this little piece that I cut off, that could go on the inside of the card. Maybe it will. We'll keep that. Okay, where did I put my paper? Because I want to slide this back in. I don't know what I did with my paper. It'll just get set there for right now. All right, let's start kind of creating our scene. So we know we have this camper. We have a couple trees. We have the night sky, which I think maybe we'll do a little bit of the night sky. Well, we do have a little seat and a fire. Or do we do the camper? I think maybe we'll do the camper. Okay. Let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss, right? Keep it simple. If you don't want to use the word stupid, you can say silly. Keep it simple, silly. This will end up stamping on a different color piece, but I figured I'd just mount it. So let's see. We want to put some trees. Maybe put our camper there and stamp some trees. Okay, because this is going to get popped up on another piece, so we can absolutely add our trees in there. Now, the colors that I picked out are Mossy Meadow, Gray Granite, Basic Gray, and Boho Blue. We could also add that moon and boho if we think that'll look good. But for our trees, we're going to use Mossy Meadow. Let's just put down a piece of protected paper. I don't want to get ink all over my glass mat. I could totally and then just wipe it off, but I don't necessarily have a rig with me right now. So we're going to do it this way. And we're just going to stamp some trees all over in the middle here. Some of them are going to get stamped straight on, and some of them will be a second string. So what I mean is I'm going to stamp first string and then come down and do a second string so it's lighter. I did just re-ink this ink pad. It looks like I got a little bit of streaking there, but hey, that's okay because trees are not anything normal colored, right? A little streaking will be fine. So, and I'm just going to make a whole collage of them. Like I said, the camper is going to get popped up on another piece. So it's not like I need to leave room for that. Now we have that Mossy Meadow. We're also going to stamp our trees in Gray Granite. So I have the smaller tree here. And this is just going to give us a little bit more depth in our trees, because they're not all going to be this perfect color green, right? And I don't think I can really see that too well, so I'm just going to use full strength. Maybe let's pop one up in the front here. And then bring another one in here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, next we're going to work on our camper. Let's grab a scrap piece of white. Is this one white enough? Oh, it is. And we're going to stamp in basic gray. So we're going to use our Stampin' blends to color this guy in. Stampin' blends are alcohol based, and any of our classic ink pads are going to be water based, which means that you can stamp in it and then, ooh, that is not dark at all. I apparently need to re-ink this one too. Basic gray. And then I'll show you the difference once I do that. But you can stamp in any of these colors, and it will allow you to use your blends with it because they're two different. One is alcohol based and one is water based. Okay. Oh yeah, look at how that just soaked right in when I started doing that. Boom, boom, boom. The Mossy Meadow one didn't really do that for me. It just kind of sat there, but you can see it's still needed. So I might just have to get a new ink pad and see. Oh, that was needing some love. Okay, now let's stamp it and see what it looks like. Those of you who don't know, I have a camper. His name is Lenny. Holy bejeepers, look at the difference, people. Lenny the Leprechaun. So we have a 1998 motorhome. And Lenny just got a new awning last year. A new awning, I guess first time we opened it up was last year. We got it like right at the end of the season the year before. But then last year, Lenny got a new roof. So we painted on our roof. I should grab those pictures and show you. I just got those pictures back. So I should say I just printed them. You know how we all take pictures and then don't ever print them? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start with the gray granite. Gray granite is going to be like the base of my camper. Most campers are like a white, but we're just going to make it gray granite. Oh, and I want the brush end. So I'm just going to come in where I think I want it to be a little darker so I can see if I like it. And then I'll come in with the dark color, the darker color after that. So when you're using these alcohol blends, you can layer and layer color. So even though I am doing the light color right now, when I come back in and do the light color again, it will still add another depth. Okay. All right. I think the door needs to be gray granite as well. And I think I might need to get a different brush end for my gray granite. We'll also do the steps gray granite. They're kind of all the same. All right. So that's just going to be like where I think I want to add some dark color. Now, normally I do this in 3 steps. Like I said, I add that dark or that light, and then I bring in the dark, and then I'm going to bring in the light again. And I might not put the dark every single spot I put this light. I might add a little bit more, to do a little less. Because even when I add that next light color, it's still going to add a little bit of dimension. Okay, for this time, I'm going to use the bullet end and just really get in here under this awning. Ooh, concentrating, can't talk. Be right back. Okay, and then we're just going to go over everything. And even where I put that dark gray granite, we are going to go over that too. It just creates a little uniformity. As those inks blend together, it's going to make it seamless where the shading was. If you really want it to stand out, like it's a really stand out like crease of something, then I would recommend that you go back over that area with your dark color after you fill it kind of in here. So you can have that. This area where it's a light color versus where I colored it before will also be a little lighter than this gray that I'm doing right now because it doesn't have that bottom layer. All right, this is looking wonderful. Super. Okay, now let's do the green. So I'm just going to do this little bit of green right there. And then I don't know if I'm going to bring green in any place else. So, so for right now, and since this is such a small space, oh my goodness, I've never had that happen before. Let's try that again. I've used the, oh, this one's broken. Look at that. This marker is broken. Let me try squeezing it. Nope. Well, I guess I'm not using that end. Let's check this other end. With that being broken, oh yeah. See, so somebody must have used it because it's definitely broke. I'm going to put that on my list. Just set that over there. Okay, let's try this one. We'll just create the green. It's such a small area. It'll be fine. I think maybe we'll do the little bumper in green. Okay. We'll see about the wheel wells. Now let's do the blue. So for the blue, I have boho blue, and we have the light and the dark. Since again, this is kind of a smallish area, I'm not gonna do the lighter color first. I'm just gonna come in with some dark and get the ends. And here I'm just gonna go right along where that would be, just to give it a little darker on the seams. And come in with the lighter color. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And those blended super nice. I think I just want to grab the point and while it's still a little wet, just make a little bit of defining because it blended super well, which is what we want. But sometimes we just need it to be a little bit not. Okay, for the wheels, I do have the light basic black. We're just going to go right around the outside where the tires are. I really don't know why it's light basic black because honestly, it's black. It is very dark. Okay. Oh yeah, we got to do the little hole, porthole in the door too. I think I'm going to grab like a pool party, which is a really light blue, to color those windows in. All right. Let's do a green hubcap because we kind of have green for the other accents there. I'm coming in with a dark green right now. And, oh wait, that's the light. That's right. My dark didn't work. So we'll just do that. We'll do a light gray granite for the inside. There. Nothing to excite. Well, maybe I'll go over it with the dark. Maybe we'll add a little bling bling there. Oh yeah, that looks good. That made it darker. Super. Okay, let's go around the porthole. I'm going to use the dark boho and just like a super light touch. Very, very light touch. Like I'm barely even touching the paper. Just enough for that to grab onto the color. Woof does. Look at this, you guys. So just to give those windows a little depth, I'm going to grab a really light blue color and give the window a little work. Okay? Hopefully it looks good. Make sure if you are out there to give me a comment so that I know we are good to go. And pool party is what I am thinking. This is not my normal time I come on. So if you are catching the replay, still comment. On Tuesday, I am going to be Tuesday, December 17th. I'm going to be picking names for some drawings of different prizes from my birthday week. All right, just a little dark, and now we'll come in with the light. Oh yeah, these colors look awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Super duper. Okay, there's our camper. Whoa. Whoa. All right, let's go ahead and cut this out. And what else do we have on here? Oh, look, there's a little camera. That's cute. This cuts out the chair and the fire. This, obviously, we're cutting out the camper. Is this like, you know, maybe we need to cut something out for the hubcap. Maybe some silver. And here we got some tracks. Should we lay some tracks down? Although I think this is going to cut out. We'd have to add a piece of paper because it'll cut out of that paper, which we could do. All right, let's, and then we have a couple of trees too. Woo! Our sentiment, I think, we're going to maybe do Let the Adventure Begin, Happy Campers. Either one of those would be great. So we could cut out a sentiment to go across there. I kind of like the Happy Campers, but we'll kind of see what it looks like. 10:20 already. You guys, it's like past my bedtime. All right. Not really. I was up super late last night, like 3 o'clock. All right. I'm going to grab a little bit of washi tape while I'm grabbing things here. Washi tape is retired, but most people who are crafters have some old washi tape hanging around. Since we did such a great job coloring our camper, we don't want it to get wrecked if we were to move the die somehow. So I'm going to line it up and use just a piece of washi tape to keep it in place. I like to grab the washi tape, put it towards the die, and then use that to keep it in where I want it, and then just push down on the washi tape. Okay, if you are placing the die down and then trying to place washi tape over the top of it, sometimes you would move that when you're putting the washi tape on. So this way, if the washi tape is connected to the die, you have less chance of the die moving on you. Okay. Slowly peel your washi tape away. And voila! We have a little camper. Look at that. He is so cute. I think we are going to do a roadway. That, I think, would look gorgeous on there. Let me grab a scrap piece of gray granite. I have a ton of gray granite. Let me get a smaller piece. Here we go. And then, where's our mossy meadow? We'll run some trees through right away. Mossy meadow. Huh. There's Misty Moonlight. Mossy Meadow scrap. You should be right next to Misty Moonlight. Unless you got put back in the wrong spot, baby. Okay, well, I don't see it at all in here. Pecan. Early espresso black. Oh, here you are. Yep, just in the slightly wrong spot. Okay. So for my scraps, I just use these page protector things, you know, like if you were to have a binder, and I write the name, and then I just have a whole bunch of scraps, and I just throw them in there, and I keep them all in this bin. Okay. And also, oh yeah, we were going to try finding a piece of silver to cut out some hubcaps. That too I should have. We have the textured silver and gold right now. Brushed silver and gold. Brushed silver and gold. Or maybe, yeah, we want to do silver. I will just have to cut a snippet off of here. Now, I know some people that would kill me for doing this. It's a 12 by 12 piece of paper, but we gotta have some hubcaps. Boop. Scrap. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Now, I hope you guys are finding this series helpful to where we take one card and use that to create another. Inspiration to create another. I do really like it, so I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Okay, let's slide this through and see what we get. I am most interested to see what our road looks like. Here's our trees. We might have to do one more tree because 2 trees is just weird. I think we got to do 3 trees. Plus, I think our road needs to be a little longer. Oh my God, that's so cute. Our little, so we'll just line that up. Keep the treads going. I want it a little crooked though, like it's steering off the side. Okay. Oh my goodness. These guys are so adorbs. Yes. Okay. Let's not lose them. And we'll cut out one more big tree. Well, let's just cut out 2 trees because we got them here. Not that we're going to use both of them, but legitly we have it right here. Send it back through. Last time. Well, I lied. Let's cut out just 2 labels because we don't know which sentiment we're going to use. Okay. So set that there. And that there. And that there. I can't believe nobody's with me tonight. Maybe I'll have to share it on my Facebook page. See if somebody on this Friday the 13th will join in. All right. Just grabbing a scrap piece of white. I do have a bin on my table as well. So my recent projects, they just get put into that bin for my scraps. And then when the bin gets full, I sort it into the other packages. Especially around like when we get a new ink colors, right? The ink colors, as much as we want to say, are going to retire at the end of the catalog. A lot of those items go early. So make sure you have your ink pads, your ink refill. That is a big one. The ink refill. Your Stampin' blends, you know, like these. Because with these, you can color any white paper, any white accessory, any white ribbon to match your ink colors that are discontinued. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a lot of pieces to our puzzle. Oh my gosh, these are so stinking cute. So cute, so cute, so cute. All right, let's get our hubcaps on so that those do not get lost. I'm going to use glue dots. And you just lift up the flap. Stick it right to the glue dot. Then take your pick tool, pick up the glue dot, and then you can place it with precision. Oh yeah, that looks much better than those other hubcaps. Look at how stinking cute he is. This is definitely going to get popped up. So let's just go ahead and put some dimensionals on there. I have this sheet where I'm on the end. So that'll be perfect for this project. Oh, it wants to just land right there. You don't tell me where you go. I tell you where you go. Now get to going. Boom. I'm going to just try adding that piece back on so it doesn't stick to my card as I'm maneuvering things. There we go. So that's really cute. Now we cut this out. So also using your take your pick tool, we're just going to poke some of these out that didn't come out. Somebody said a tip is to run vellum through, but keep the vellum in your die, and then you won't have to poke out all these little pieces. I have not tried it yet, but that would be really cool. So if someone tries it, let me know. It's like for those intricate dies like this. Okay. This is definitely going to ground our camper. So if we just put that straight across, that's really cute. And then add like a tree back there. And maybe one. Ah! It just went flying. I want the baby tree up front here. Not over the camper. It didn't run into the tree. I think we're going to stamp. Let's stamp on these die cuts. Normally I stamp first and then I die cut it out. Tonight's a little different. We'll see how well we do. If I don't do good, I'll just turn it around. It'll be fine. Okay, they're trees. They're supposed to be a little wonky, right? that one is a little wonky. All right, let's see how we do on the second one. Hey, better. We're just going to stamp them all because they're right here. Maybe that last tree will go on the inside. Okay. Well, hello, Kathy. All right, let's just finish this up here. I kind of want to bring that down just a smidge. Camper. Big tree. Little tree. Oh my goodness gracious. And big tree. Okay, are we going to mess it up if we stamp that moon and stars? I really want to though. So it is what it is. If I stamp it and it doesn't look good, it's just room for embellishments, right? Okay. Let's see. Boop. All right. It is. And then I got to figure what sentiment I want to. But we're going to stamp that guy in our Misty Moonlight. Or, sorry, Boho Blue. So let's get that. Sorry, you guys. I think somebody just pulled into our driveway. Give me 1 second, because it's like 10:30 at night. Brian! Brian? Are you expecting somebody? No. Somebody's in the driveway. Hello?
Hello.
Trenton?
That's it. You're the prodigal son.
Oh, geez. You scared me to death. It's just Trenton. Okay. All right. Did you park behind me?
I guess.
Well, leave your keys on the counter because we have to leave by like 8 tomorrow. Okay. It's just Trenton. He comes, whenever. He is here. Okay. Here we go. So moon and the stars. Okay. Now I also want to stamp this, but obviously I don't want another moon. That looks really good. We're going to clean it off. And I just want to get like some stars on the other side. So we're going to just take this and I'm going to look at it from the side. Okay, so I got those stars right there. And we'll stamp right there. And let's grab those stars again. I got a little bit on the moon, so I'm just going to wipe that off. And get some stars over here. And then just one little smidge over there. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is looking so great. I'm so glad I decided to do that. Super. All right. Let's get this glued down and then we'll figure out our sentiment. And what color we want to use for our background piece. Okay, so this is going to go all the way across, and then we're just going to snip off the edges. Oh my goodness. I know there's glue in here. All right. That one's not liking me. Let me try another one. If you've been watching this week, you know I've been trying to use these glue bottles up. All right. That's good. And right across. Oh, I actually want it to go the other way, because it's driving that way and the treads are kind of going that way then. Great. Now we'll put down the camper, our focal point right here, and add our trees. And tree. And our little tree. So again, this set is going to be out in January. It is an online exclusive, so you will not see it in a publication. I think it's just adorable, obviously. Now I don't want to cut off the trees. I actually want them to hang over. So I'm going to look at it from the back side and just get right in there and cut that off. That's a pretty funky back side of the paper. Okay. That is so stinking cute. And again, our technique here is to utilize your DSP, where you can also stamp on it. This also kind of makes me think of like the Northern Lights or light pillars when you see those. So we're going to use boho blue for our background. I think that will just enhance that boho color on our card. Here's a card base. Let me just clear off my, oh my gosh, clear some room on my paper trimmer. We'll also need to cut a piece for the inside. And I think this is going to be a tall card. So I'm going to cut this so that it's 4 1/4 by 11 and then score it at 5 1/2. Here we go. Get our bone folder in here. And then this will go right. Oh, that looks great. Let's get a white piece for the inside. I'm surprised I don't have some big scraps from when I was cutting for the card class. So we'll just make some big scraps and get them right in the front of my basket so I can see them for the next time. Okay, let's get this looking pretty. And I want to stamp just this moon and stars right down here. I'm going to make just like a little scene. There we go. Oh my goodness, I just inked it in the blue. That's no bueno. Let's clean that off. That's what happens when I don't close ink pads, right? Okay, ink it in the green. We're just gonna go right like that. Okay. And we had this little piece, which we can add to the bottom. right here. And then we had our additional tree, so that's going to get added. Right there. And we have Let the Adventure Begin and Happy Campers. I actually think we might stamp both of them. I should have just put this whole set together. Who was I kidding? But I thought this was just going to be a quick half-hour video. However, we're doing quite a bit. I'm loving this. And of course, if you want to make it simpler, you don't have to do the die cuts. You can absolutely just stamp and color and do those things. Okay. Okay. We're using all but 2 stamps on this thing. We got to absolutely use all of them. Let the adventure begin. We're just peeling these off. Okay. So Let the Adventure Begin is going to go right here. And we're going to use the gray granite for that. Oh, this is basic gray. Gray granite. Super. And then we have our sentiment here. And I think we're going to put that like just right up here. Yeah. So let's just stamp that also in the gray granite. Awesome. And we'll pop that baby up too. And then we got to give like some sparkle. So, where is, I need some little ones. I have the outside things, but you guys, I cut my finger tonight on a piece of cardboard. That's why I have a Band-Aid on it. Yeah, definitely right here. I like that that tree is a little taller. Okay, let's glue this down. We'll glue on the inside and then look for some embellishments just to enhance. We have those silver hubcap wheels. So just to kind of enhance it. And this could be somebody who's retiring, let the adventure begin. It could be somebody like taking an extended road trip. Maybe you have somebody watching after some animals for you, or just, you know, like out of the box. All right. So let's just look and see if we have some silver. Of course, I'm thinking like, ooh, these are perfect. I was thinking the dazzling diamonds, but these are our Riverside irregular pearls. And they come in this like Lost Lagoon color, gray granite, and then like a light pearly. So I'm just going to grab 3 of these. And oh yeah, my take your pick tool putty is out. So I'm just going to grab one right there. And we'll put 2 kind of up in this night sky. Super. Okay. Here is our card number 4 for birthday week. So again, we started with this card, which was the technique for stamping on the DSP. And we absolutely did that. So these are the 2 cards for day number 4. I think I said week number 4, but day number 4. Okay, I should have another video tomorrow, and then we'll be back at least to our regularly scheduled Tuesday. Who knows? I might do more. I might do less. No, well, typically don't do less, but remember to comment. Please also give my video a thumbs up and share if you feel so inclined. When you comment, you get your name entered in for the prize drawings. We'll be giving away some cards. We'll be giving away some product, just, a little fun birthday stuff. So I'm glad you could join me either now or later. I hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.